Well, New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg has exposed himself to the entire nation. All throughout the spring of 2011, Bloomberg sponsored a cross-country tour in his efforts to impose extreme restrictions upon Second Amendment rights. GOA has followed this tour of lies and spent several weeks blowing the cover off Bloomberg's misstatements. Consider the huge slip-up that was posted on his website, indicating something that gun rights supporters have suspected all along. The blooper took place in Iowa, where Johnson County Sheriff Lonnie Polk-Rabick is seen on tape proudly explaining how under the old carry law in the state, he used to make it considerably difficult for citizens to get carry permits.
In the past, if someone owed traffic fines even, I denied them until I told them to go get their traffic fines, come back.
Right.
And I just felt compelled to do that.
He also rattled off a series of other nonviolent driving-related offenses that he would use to permanently deny people their right to bear arms as protected under the Second Amendment.
Here's a gentleman that owes, got a citation. This is just a traffic citation, and I would have denied it because of the following reason. January 2011, unlawful passing of a stopped school bus.
Just to be clear, these denials were completely discretionary and were not required by statutory law, and this just demonstrates how corrupt officials can abuse background checks to deny otherwise law-abiding citizens their rights. Look, if some guy has racked up several driving offenses, then revoke his driver's license, for goodness sake, but don't take away his ability to defend himself and his family. We're talking about a God-given right here. Would Sheriff Polk-Rabick also deny these bad drivers the right to vote, or their right to free speech, or any of their other rights? Why is it that bad drivers are only bad enough to lose their gun rights, but nothing else? This is the whole problem with background checks. You give a bureaucrat the power to say no, and quite often they'll abuse their power. In Delaware, an 80-year-old woman was denied the right to purchase a handgun in 2008 because she was too old, and get this, because she was female. According to State Police Superintendent Colonel Thomas McLeish, the sale to Alvina Van Sickle was halted over concerns, quote, based upon her age and gender, unquote. Van Sickle was denied despite the fact that she did not even have a speeding ticket to her name. In Oregon, officials have used background checks to arbitrarily deny concealed carry licenses to law-abiding citizens, based solely on one's political views. In one case, a permit holder had his license revoked because he was the editor of a pro-life newspaper. And a General Accounting Office study in 1999 found that the Brady Law had erroneously denied firearms to thousands of applicants. In fact, over 50% of denials under the Brady Law were for administrative snafus, traffic violations, or reasons other than felony convictions. No wonder that one of the nation's leading anti-gun medical publications, the Journal of the American Medical Association, found that Brady background checks have failed to reduce murder rates or overall suicide rates. But don't expect Michael Bloomberg to tell you about that study. People can follow the progress of GOA's efforts to shine the light of truth on the Bloomberg Tour of Lies in the link provided below. And be sure to see our fact sheet on the problems with background checks on the Gun Owners of America website.